Good evening. You are listening to Megavolt Mondays on the Melovanium Always, a program where we play Mega Man and Gunvolt games. On Mondays, or at least you hear about it on Mondays, this is a Sunday. And as you're gonna hear maybe like 5 times today, I don't know, I had a funny weekend, and I have all this manic energy, honestly, and I'm just like, I want to sit down and do like a low-key Let's Play kind of vibe recording session for like 5 or 6 fucking games for them always. I just want to put up some mall slop right now. And this is how I'm going to start off Megavolt Monday. There'll be probably 2 other games after. Oh god, I am way too close to the TV. So I haven't played that much 3, but I started it pretty much... Oh, I think the exact night that I finished off of... after I finished Mega Man 5 on Cyber Souls Day. You know, after I played Mega Man 5 for 12 and a half hours or whatever, and we went over the maximum VOD time. It almost feels like a predetermined thing that I'm already going to be playing this game for Cyber Souls 2026. And now it's basically like, well, if you don't want to be stuck in your recording chair all day until you go past the maximum VOD length, you better get good sooner. And I think I've heard that 5 is one of the easier classic Mega Mans, because my experience so far has been very limited. I've just savored the heck out of it. 2 is what got me into classics, and I played the American version, which I think is easier, and I have a Japanese PS1 version here. I love Japanese PS1 Mega Man Classic, and I think it's harder. I don't think I've sat down and beaten it yet. But anyhow, assuming this will take a bit of work, time to dig in. Time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. That's one of my favorite random quotes. Oh. Hey, this is like the actual introduction of Proto Man. I forgot that we were gonna get that. I've been playing the fuck-ass half Proto Man game, Mega Man 5, for so long that I'm like, yeah, I know Proto Man. Wait, no, I was never properly introduced to him story-wise. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work is a quote from Soul Eater's dub. I love Soul Eater's dub. I think during the first 3 episodes where they're introducing the cast, Lord Death will finish kind of introducing the premise of the world and all the shit going on in Soul Eater. And then right before cutting to the introduction, he goes, let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. And then da-da-da-da-da-da, whoa, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, then the intro plays. A lot of times if I'm getting ready to shift into doing shit mode, I'd be like, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get to work, in some cadence like that. This is so beautiful! I've dabbled in a good number, probably more than half of the Mega Man 3 levels. I don't know if I've beaten any of them yet. Maybe on my 3DS, the first night, I beat not Electric Man. I've been playing, I could play that, oh, I could totally play that later. I've been playing Rockman, or whatever, I still don't know the fucking English name for that game. The cute, chibi Rockman 1 remake with all the content and the level editor and stuff. Rockman is Japanese. It's definitely not called Mega Man in English. I don't know. But yeah, I've beat that game seems pretty easy. I'm guessing it's easier than the because I'm playing the remix modern version, not the classic version. So I think that's intentionally easier, which is kind of fine by me. I love these games and I love the spice and I love the challenge, but I don't sit down often enough on a Sunday like this to play my Rockman games to actually keep my muscles warmed up and be good at them, to be honest. And then I have to play one that I've never actually beaten, and I don't get Eddie, and I can't use him on the final bosses. I just have to break my knuckles for 13 hours, lest I lose all my progress, and we don't purify the souls of the robots. That happens sometimes. This is so beautiful. Ah! Come back. So he does a very specific pattern and then leaves, and then Don Quixote says, Don, 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 donkey. I was in a super fuck-ass place today. I live in a pretty rural part of Japan, and I went to an even more rural part of said rural part of Japan, and there was just nothing. I don't think there was any hotel we could even rent, or even, stay at, besides the one we stayed at, which was one of the sketchiest hotels I've ever stayed at. The entrance area was just some old lady behind a desk. The desk had all kinds of weird shit on it, including like a poster of like the most wanted men in this region and the neighboring region of Japan, which is like literally top tier sketchy. I don't know why some certain places feel the need to have posters of wanted people. What are you saying with it? What do you mean by this? What am I supposed to do there? I don't know why some places choose, like, yes, I will be a location that has a poster of wanted men, but whenever that happens, it always is, like, the weirdest place. Like, there's nothing worse you can do for the atmosphere of your establishment than that. It's like, oh, okay, this is weird. But then, anyhow, off that tangent, after the check-in, it was just like a living room. There was just another lady sitting there watching TV in what could have been anybody's grandmother's house. And she was just like, oh, go next door to go to your room. And of course, the room building was also sketchy as balls. Do I just die here? I feel as though Gemini Man has rejected me. Am I not wanted? Do I have rush coil? No. Well, that's how that ends. I'm gonna get back to you later, Gemini Man. Yeah, I'll see you later, bud. Really interesting level, though. Really interesting. I feel like it was Snake. There is Sparkman. I guess Electric Man and Sparkman are legally distinct. I have a Blue Sky Mutual who like kins Electric Man. No. Sparkman. No. Yeah, Electric Man. The Mega Man 1 version. He's like, I am literally Electric Man. And that's why Electric Man is such a memorable figure in my life, because I see him post. What are these little guys? I have just had a generally very positive impression of Mega Man 3's guys. I feel like the theming is really cool. Everything we've done so far has been really, really cool. I think it's like a ninja guy too, Shadow Man or something. I think he's the one with the funny lore. Oh, but right, the point of going to like the sketchy, or not sketchy, but the rural part of Japan was there was just nothing. There was nothing recognizable, nothing to do, nothing but like the people we were visiting. And then we see the biggest Don Quixote, like just over the line of buildings we were looking at past the hotel. It's like nothing, abandoned, rusted. Don Quixote, just the biggest beacon of civilization. But as much as I'm being like, haha, rustic, whatever, I actually have been on like a really good kick this week with kind of like enjoying the charms of the rustic part of Japan. I generally have very little but qualms with the fact that I live in the middle of nowhere and am not really welcome where I live, essentially. Of course, there's a larger conversation about why the fuck I'm even here, but that gets into too much personal stuff, I suppose. But what was I gonna say? I don't know, there's been a lot of cute shit. We had like a really cute train ride when we were leaving, just like going through the mountains and trees and all that cute stuff. I think honestly, if I could define like my happy place in the world right now, one of the top tier ones is an empty, and not an empty train, but like a train with plenty of seats on it in Japan. Because there's trains when you're standing around getting kind of shit talked in front of your face by people who don't think you can speak Japanese, and it's sweaty and the weather sucks and you're like, I just want to go home. Then there's trains where you can sit down and relax and play a game or read a book and look out the window, and there's a few people around. They're just kind of in a happy, quiet, peaceful vibe, and that is peak. So being done with like a crazy party weekend with my friends, and riding on the train and soaking up the nice, the beautiful sunny day, wonderful weather, trees. And the best thing was, I would honestly like kind of like the cherry on top of this little mental image was there was a little boy, probably like, I'm actually pretty good at estimating this kind of thing now. I'm guessing he was like a first or second grader. He was really little. He was just kind of standing in front of the train. Well, not in front of the train. He killed himself. He was standing at like the front part of the train and looking out the front, right? So you can see the whole world coming at you. Kind of an underrated activity, you know? Standing right behind the conductor and looking through the window. Like, holy shit. You don't do that often enough. Maybe when you're a 7-year-old or a foreigner who's new to the whole concept, it's very charming. But it was so fun for like an hour, just enjoying everything flying by and seeing him just like soaking everything up from his view in the front. He was just like, this is awesome! Like anytime the train would honk its horn, you'd look at his mom and be like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? It friggin' honked! Crazy. There's a certain animal well energy to this level, actually. feel like Animal Well has shown up here. Animal Well and Snake Man might get along. Does that mean that Mega Man X with all of its animal themes is going to be like low-key super Animal Well vibes? I don't think so. I think it's the brick. I think it's the brick. Ah! I think it's the brick and the very specific color scheme here. But yeah, it was cute as hell, just relaxing and taking in the nature. That's a cute enemy. There's other things too. We went to a really cute little, I mean, shit. You can call it a bar, but it was really just like a house. It was just like a house. Like, it could have been a house that a lady just turned into like a super casual bar with a couple tables. Like, there was like no atmosphere. It was just her house, basically. My friends were like super familiar with her, so it was like, oh, come in, bring in all your crazy toga-wearing foreigner friends, and just get a table and be loud and annoying for an hour. Please, do it. And at the end of the night, this really isn't much of a rustic story anymore, I'm just telling stories. There was a man, a beautiful gentleman, probably like 70s, at least. This beautiful, like, Colonel Sanders-looking man, in like a black suit, with a black fedora, I think. The hat was probably a fedora, and sunglasses, like really baller sunglasses, and probably an expensive watch. Just this super fashionable foxy grandpa type guy who comes in with all this aura and says a little bit in English to like greet us and shit. And he's just like drinking and talking to the host, and we were doing our own shit, so we didn't pay a lot of attention to him. But it was hard not to notice him because he was just like a cartoon character. He was so stylish and had such aura. And my friend, Hunter, my friend Hunter, who works out and stuff, was like, no, that guy's ripped. Like, that guy's fucking shredded. So people were like fist bumping him on the way out, and the regular friends recognized him. I feel like I've done this fight before. Does he corner me? But anyway, we were like, this guy is so cool. And then my friend pulls me aside and is like, so that guy, I've seen him plenty of times. And I don't know his name. Nobody will tell me his name. They just call him the boss. And the owner, who's always very friendly, tenses up and gets uncomfortable anytime I talk to him. And supposedly he's some kind of like CEO fashion. He's a CEO of some fashion company in America and has like multiple houses in this region. And she's like, I don't think that's all there is to it. Because why is he a secret? Maybe if he's that much of a bigwig in a small town, like he wants his privacy. But I'm like, you think he's a Yakuza member? She's like, I think he's a Yakuza member! So I might have met like a mob boss last night. We exchanged pleasantries. Hunter fist bumped a mob boss. If he's worth his shit, he's probably tracking me and knows I'm talking about this, so I might disappear. See, that's why we have the Melovania Mallways, where I can inform you about local Yakuza mob bosses, and very few people will know. This level's fun. I feel like I beat it before. It's a weird thing to say, because I don't know that I've finished any of these besides maybe one, but something about this, like, yeah, I think I've been here, done that. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been like 2 months between every time I pick up this game. Similar to Castlevania 3, I opened up these two games like in the fall, got them ready for like a 2026 kind of thing, and pretty much didn't play them that much. Like, I don't know, they're both here and I'm like super pumped about them, but I haven't actually put that many hours into them. Snake Man. Yes. It's kind of freaky how it pauses wherever it is once he's dead. Like, that's a corpse. that's objectively a robot snake corpse. Ow. I think I'm safe. Yeah, no, you don't got me. Man, classic Mega Man is the best. It's really the best feeling when you enjoy like the root of something. That's something I talked about whenever I spoke about Castlevania 1 last year. I still love that game so much. I even though Castlevania 3 is the first time I've really had like a solid reason to pick up the collection now and again, besides my little 20-minute stroll through levels 1 to 3 of CV1. I feel like Castlevania 3 is the first like grindable, like meaty game I have, besides 4, which as put on record on this channel is fine. I enjoyed it, actually. It's nice. This game's kind of cool. It was neat hearing the shout out to that in the Evil Empire discussion about Sonya's game, Sonya's Curse or whatever. Sonya's... Why was I so confident I was going to think of a way to say curse but with S? Sonya's... I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Are we playing gotcha in there? Could I get a 1-up? I'm gonna play gotcha. Yeah, it was funny when they were like, yeah, we didn't want to make it like wibbly wobbly or whatever. We didn't want it to make it wibbly like Castlevania 4. We wanted to make like a good, firm, satisfying whip. And every comment on the video was like, you succeeded. That looks awesome. High hopes there. But yeah, no, I don't play. I don't play very much. Sometimes I wonder, like, should I crack open, it's not Generations. Bloodlines? Castlevania Bloodlines. And the prequel to Portrait of Ruin. Sometimes I'm like, should I bust out Bloodlines? But I think it's too soon. I'm trying to pace my Castlevanias. It's crazy I have new ones to play this year. I mean, we will see if Bloodstained makes it out this year. Oh, right, yeah. I didn't really have a reason to open up the Castlevania Anniversary or whatever, the original collection with the Classic Manias, except that I just wanted to see Castlevania 1. And Castlevania 1 makes me happy, because if you really enjoy, like, the thing at the core, like the very first example of something, everything that comes after it, that carries echoes of the thing that you like, is familiar. So, yeah, it's not like I'm really that into Zelda 1, so I can't say that I feel that. But then the first Kirby game's, like, maybe my 6th favorite Kirby game. I mean, if I were to rank Kirby games right now, I don't think much has changed. Sometimes I'm like, am I gonna get back into Adventure? Am I gonna have Adventure or Fountain of Dreams back in my top 5? Don't think that should have happened. Am I gonna have Adventure back in my top 5 or whatnot? Because back in the day, that's actually kind of what got me into being a Kirby mega fan, was Fountain of Dreams. But I picked it up yesterday on the train. No, I'm still not that into this. I like Mega Man, I like Castlevania, but I'm still not quite there with that visual style. Getting there, but hasn't quite gotten the Animal Well Mega Man Castlevania treatment yet. Shovel Knight, I suppose. Shovel Knight looks awesome to me. Nina the Hollower looks awesome to me. Game Boy Color is also blossoming along with the NES, but Kirby's Adventure kind of hurts my eyes. I was really into it for a couple months. Really into it for a couple months. But now it's like I put it in a spot of honor. I don't play it that much. Which is to say, my top Kirbys are probably Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, Robobot, Crystal Shards, then 4th, and then Forgotten Land is probably 5th now. Do not make me do a Malways of that beautiful level. I think I'm gonna maybe on stream do the new Beautiful Switch 2 levels to show Noreen. I'm really excited to do that. But yeah, even with that additional stuff, I'm pretty confident it's slower than Crystal Shards. And then I think I gotta go in and do Dreamland 6. So yeah, Dreamland is my 6th favorite Kirby game, even though people kind of just treat it as like a footnote in the textbook, I feel, you know? Like the merchandisers will let you know, like, oh, the classics, Wispy Woods, Waddle Doo, and Krakow, like that, Poppy Bro Senior. The advertisers, merchandisers, the Kirby Cafe, they let you know about Kirby Dreamland 1, but I feel like the fans don't care so much. I feel like people kind of don't care for the pre-copyability stuff. So my issue is twofold. He keeps touching me. And snakes. Oh, he'd be jumping. He'd be jumping. He's a very funny looking guy. I'll give this one last go. One last go for the road. So then, yeah, it is exciting to be playing Mega Man 1 for the first time in Rockman or whatever. But whenever I was making notes for my PlayStation ambitions, I never knew what to call that game. I don't know its English name. I would just call it Mega Man Popped, where it's like P-O-P'-D, because that's the energy it gave me. Like, Mega Man Popped! Get the Popped collection on PSP! It's kawaii! Let's go, Rockman! But now I've at least internalized the Japanese name, because it's easy to remember. But yeah, it's exciting to be playing the game for the first time for sure. But just generally, being this passionate about the classic series always makes me feel like I'm not too far from home anytime I play one of the other series. Speaking of which, what am I going to play today? I'm going to play Star Force and probably Gunvolt. But maybe not Gunvolt. And if I don't play Gunvolt, what'll I play? Am I gonna fight the ninja in Zero? No. Am I gonna play Legends? We'll see how I feel. Because the next thing I'm gonna record is gonna be in Japanese. And I don't have high hopes. I think it's gonna be a little bit annoying to do Malways in Japanese. I made a poll where I was like, do you mind if I do Malways in Japanese? And then I think a few people voted like, no, I don't mind. But will it be annoying for me? That remains to be seen. I think my head's gonna break, especially with an RPG. But if it's just Legends, maybe that's fine. Then there's also like, I really appreciate Legends from what I've played. But it does a similar thing to Star Force, where it's like, it makes me feel very immersed in the world. It makes me feel very immersed in the cyber world and vibes. So it's almost like I want to save that and build to that and just like let Star Force have its moment and then bring out Legends later. I don't know. Am I gonna cook Legends? On the other hand, like, I'm not like, there's not a specific Gunvolt game I'm dying to play today, but I do want to play Gunvolt. Maybe we'll do this last. I think we will do this last. A 1-up! Thank you for packing this in my school lunch, mother. Now I can roleplay. I can tell you the experience of a 5th grade boy. I know exactly what it's like to be a 5th grade boy in Japan. I'm like a field researcher. I watch them doing their shit all the time, just being small. Like, I know exactly how Rockman would feel. No, you don't. You have no idea. So much harder than you know. Think about the secret personal hell of Bud Bison. That's a reference to the last episode. Think about the shit Bud has to go through before the game has even established its plot. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm lying out my ass. That game tells you its plot and its themes on the tin. Like, for what it is and what it isn't. It is very upfront about what it is and what it isn't. Like, yeah, no, we're talking about, like, PTSD and isolation. Okay, not PTSD, like, depression and isolation. I mean, those Femians or whatever. Sorry, am I saying Amians? I think, Omegacyst is a... Omegacyst is an Amian. And then, yeah, the Ephemians are the ones attacking. How do they split the constellations? Is there any logical difference between what constellations go? Like, is it, like, all Zodiac? Wait. Is it all Zodiac for Ephemians? Because Omegacyst is not a Zodiac constellation? Wait, what constellation is Omegacyst? That's not a constellation. Cygnus. Wait, Cygnus isn't a Zodiac either. I'm on crack. What was the name of the... It must have been... It was Taurus. It was definitely Taurus in the last episode. And then Cygnus is, like, a known constellation. That's not a Zodiac. It's not even a Chinese Zodiac. There's no Year of the Swan. No, yeah. I don't know if there's any theming there. Ah! Anyhow, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Ephemians. The Ephemians are like, in no subtle way, like, you are lonely. There is loneliness in your heart. Sometimes they say darkness so far, but they're generally very direct. Like, you have loneliness in your heart, so I will make a contract, or whatever the fuck. I will possess you. Those little pole vaults are the kind of thing that I just, like, to my own detriment, just do not give a fuck about. If it's small, if it doesn't kill me immediately and it's annoying to handle, I will just ignore it, and it will end up killing me. That is the thing about me. Am I about to roll gacha again? That's pretty good. A frog-colored man throwing a tadpole-shaped steel ball at me. I'd almost call you Frogman Stage. How does that feel, Frogman? Man, is that gonna be what we get in 12? Assuming we don't... Do we use the man? Okay, maybe... Ow, that really, really hurt. That really hurt. That set me back a bit. Damn it. I wonder if... I mean, maybe Brian David Gilbert's video has all of the men. All the robot... Oh, the robot... And anything called 9090 Man, or Splash Woman specifically, is a robot master. The robot masters have that naming scheme. I was wondering, can I get a list of all the robot masters and use that to make my predictions or dream picks for Mega Man 12? We'll get Toadman. Toadman or Frogman probably already exist, even if it's just, like, referenced in, Oh, right, no, because, like, in Star Force's world building, you have, like, Teacher Man or whatever, right? Like Math Man, Driving Man. I think you have like those kinds of Robot Master-ish things in that world building. And my gut tells me that they're also in the world building of Battle Network. So there might be a pretty huge list of those like 9090 Man. Oh. This room's kind of dangerous. Ah! Don't do anything. Don't hurt me. Ah! This is most unfortunate. And they're not going to let me leave either. They gave me so many level ups, by which I mean 1-ups. Can you hear my controller? Is that picking up? I think that's an important part of this experience. This poor, poor plasticky DualShock. Aha! That's a perfect pickup. So much of my addiction to these games is the randomness of item drops. I love a good minimalistic item economy in an action game. I love the Metroid items. I love the Mega Man Classic items. It's so fun. Even if Metroid is much more simplistic. Shit. Can I bone snipe? Can I dome snipe? Can I drones? No, I don't want to talk about drones. Can I dome snipe? Ow. Ow. Hee. I could farm if you guys weren't so unpredictable. I mean, they're not unpredictable. They're 100% predictable. I just don't know how to predict them. That was a choke. Okay, I can survive 2 hits probably. Yes. This is a covert operation. I don't even really want to one-up. I'm kind of done. I don't have that much energy to give Snake Man. My fighting spirit is absolutely lacking. And thusly, I go back into the breach. Man, Axiom Verge 3, huh? That could come out anytime. I've been saying I think it's gonna have a green theme. He really takes his time with those games, and yeah, Metroid 6, Axiom Verge 3, probably Axiom Verge 3 would come out first, right? I just don't know if anything... Wait a minute. Wait, I struggle with this. I struggle with this fight. I didn't realize I struggle with this fight. I struggle with this fight. Oh, that's a huge problem. That's gonna limit what I can do. No, this is boring as hell. Sorry, Snake Man, I'm out. I'll be back later. Good evening. You're listening to the Melovania Mallways, and a hell of a lot has happened since I recorded Mega Man 3. I recorded 3 other games. If you can guess what the last one I recorded was right before this, if you know, then you know I got blasted into space and floated in an untethered state of being for a little bit. And that is where we pick up in Mega Man Star Force Dragon Edition. In the last Malways bit of this game, we saw a man who looked very tired with a wingsuit. At the end of the last conflict, we got the wingsuit man. And I believe you would have seen when Mr. Aaron invited Mr. Geo to go to the space where he works, the space center where he works, and Geo was like, no. But then he was like, I do love space. People who do not love space but notice Geo doing a thing and actually like being a person instead of just moping around and presumably self-studying was literally every other character from the last episode. We have Luna and Bud and Zach, the student council trio. They hopped on a bus, they followed him, they said, it seems fun going to the space place. And they went to the space place with him, and he said, ugh, those guys aren't my friends. But then Aaron, who wants nothing but the best for the son of his lost best buddy, said, "Oh, these are your friends." He said, "No." Anyhow, they're friends now. And they hung out at the Space Center. And then there was a plot with the sad-looking Birdman, and he remembered the trauma of having all of his hard work stolen by his boss, who pretended to be his friend just to get to his knowledge and steal his work, and say that the work that the bird guy did was his work, and that was terrible and traumatizing, actually. So this guy is struggling, but he's trying to open up. He's trying to open up at his new job. He still does space invention stuff, or just maybe general invention stuff. I don't see what the wings have to do with space. And then Aaron, the guy I just talked to over here, said, like, "Oh, I'll be your friend. Let's form a brother bond." It's a very strong kind of bond. And he said, "Oh, okay." And then he thought internally, what if he, my new boss, betrays me like my old boss did? And tragically, while the kids are in the room, the office that they share, looking at the experiments and stuff, Birdman, pictured here, overhears what sounds like Aaron taking credit for his wing device. He was mistaken. Aaron's a good man, he wouldn't do that, but he thought that he heard the repetition of his trauma. And at that point, Cygnus, the swan creature that had been courting him, fused with him like a bison to a bud, and they went evil. And then they went into this room, which I think is an actual no oxygen space room inside the space laboratories tourism museum. And he actually trapped everybody in the swan's dance technique. And he said, "You're going to fucking run out of oxygen soon." And now I need to enter here and do some Mega Man Battle Network. Wow. I am Cygnus. I will kill you all. The wave world exists even in space. Of course, there are EM waves in space too. They'll trans your Ephemians. Yeah. It's no good. There aren't any wave holes here. We can't pulse in if there aren't any. Then we've got to bust our way out of here and find a wave hole somewhere. Outside? The door's somewhere. What's that gonna do to the airlock? Is this actually a no oxygen environment, or is he just fucking with us? I don't know. Maybe it's more like if you spin forever, you'll eventually get really tired and run out of air. But I don't know. Yeah, there's also this implication that maybe this is an infinite space or something, or it's just very, very wide, because he's like, oh, I might get lost. I shouldn't go too far. Is there space to go in this room? Where is the way out of here? I thought it was Earth. I thought Earth is how we got out of here. Oh, it's right there. It's right there, man. How do I get in there? Stop. Stop. Okay. 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 Oh, I got HP memory 10 inside of Jupiter. I really can't see the exit. What are we doing? What are we doing? The moon? This is Mercury. Okay. Okay. Honey! I don't know how to get out of here. That's not something I'm aware of. Who was it that knew how to open this door? This lady? I'm sure she's the one who shut the door. Please excuse me as I look in your pockets. Aha! This is it. Geo got the key card. Here we go. Geo used key card. Open sesame. I can handle any door in the way. Card name, Keyman. Okay. Open sesame. Please enter the passcode. Hint, the number of planets in the solar system. Well, I want to believe that it's 9. Mer? R? Mar? Sun? Sat? Nep. That probably used to be kanji, like the first kanji in each one. The planets in Japanese and probably Chinese are all like an element, and then star. Fire star. Earth star. My apologies, Keyman. It's 8. Unfortunately. I guess there's no airlock. I wonder what's going on in there. They're doing the swan dance? What in the... Wah, 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 wah. Oh. Huh? I need to get in there. How do I get in there? Aha! Geostellar on the air! Go, my son. Enter the Mega Man state. I finally got to pulse in. Hey, look over there, Geo. What is it? We're in luck. The space sim in this area are connected by a wave road. Just beyond there is the space sim. But... Uh-oh. This is troubling. I mean, that road is blown to shit. The road is messed up. We can't get in there. Then we'll just have to fix the EM waves. Okay. Fix the EM waves? But how? First, we should check out all the electronics in this building. Is that really gonna help? Besides, can you really fix EM waves? Think, is there an electronic device around here that would draw EM waves into itself? The black hole generator! Ah, we're gonna go in the black hole generator. Yeah, there's a machine that generates black holes, Noreen. We have one. We have one. But if I thought the guy said it was broken. Doesn't matter. Make a shitty black hole and see if reality survives. Otherwise, your friends that aren't your friends are gonna suffocate. Ooh, these are, they're different and new. They're different and new.
No time for slack.
No. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Wait, I killed one? Hee hee hee. That was some good Mega Man battling. You know, I played a little bit of the Pragmata. I'm Tuggy McGrav. I'm working in this country as an engineer. Tuggy McGrav. Look at those black hole enemies. I played a little bit of the Pragmata demo, and it was very fun. My immediate reaction was somebody, a Capcom, they were like searching their souls for a new IP, and they remembered Resident Evil is very fun, and Mega Man Battle Network is also fun. So they made a game where you slowly shoot zombies and use a cool grid to do so. And it is really, really satisfying. They move so slowly that you have time to like aim with one hand and gyro feels amazing. And then use another to really quickly do like a tiny puzzle to like hack the enemy. And it's so much fun. It's really addicting. Space is your middle name, right? Do you want to help her? Yes. Let's go see what we can do for the little pipsqueak. Do we have a quest? We're helping her with her homework? That's actually kind of cute. Looks like I got some mail. I gotta help this girl with her homework. I'm in a pickle. What What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? I haven't lost yet. Whoops. Yo! Pulls in! Alright, let's fix the black hole generator with a little elbow grease. Ah, what are these fellows? Oh, most marvelous. Goodbye. Finally, Yokai Watch. Yeah! That's a splashing move? Hee hee hee! I love finishing them off with that tiny tickler move. Okay. Aha! Always this area. Yep, it's got a virus. Let's get in there and kick some virus. Those guys are so cute. Do they look like Electroman, maybe? I don't know. Shoot him. Ooh, I'm pretty loaded up. I don't fully understand the science of choosing, but I know when I've done well. Shit. Hee hee hee. You did great, Rock. I mean, Geo. I mean, Geode. Alright, now switch this thing on and we can generate a black hole. Is this it? Sounds like you got it to work. Check out the wave radar. Wahoo! I can do anything! Hiya, welcome to my transer. I'm Edgar Knight. I'm an expert on space. Go ahead and ask me anything. I can't! You don't know me! You don't know that I'm here. Yay! Beep beep. The humans are dancing so festively. I gotta dance just as hard. Whoosh! I love these unhinged little things. There's a doodle of one. There's a doodle of one somewhere in the Space Center museum thing, and it's like you feel like you've seen this somewhere before. And I'm like, how did somebody encounter this like other dimensional being? What religious experience was this for the person? Hee hee hee. Keep your water pulse. I got Wide Wave. I should use Wide Wave. That would make me quite powerful, like the water enemy that I am fighting. That went very badly. That went worse, debatably. Okay, let's get in there. And let's make ourselves a little bit more proud than we did during the last time we did a big dungeon. Ooh, this is wonderful! Look at the Cygnus dimension. That creepy Cygnus isn't back there. You know why? Because of that Tom guy. I bet he's watching everyone growing weaker by the minute with a... What do you mean by that, Omegasis? What do you mean by that, Omegasis? Did you just say a slur? So, when you boot up the collection for Mega Man Battle Network, it says, Capcom values diversity. We apologize that some things in here will appear as they were originally written. And there is a strong suggestion there's some like politically incorrect shit in there. What is going on here? There's a strong suggestion there's some like politically incorrect shit in there. This came out like maybe 5 years ago. I don't know, maybe less. Then the Mega Man Star Force collection that came out in 2026 opens right up with, hey, some things in here are the way they were before. We preserved them the way they are. There's none of the inclusivity thing. It's just like, look, some of this shit's gonna be the same as it used to be. Like, how is there that drastic of a politics shift so you can let Omegasis say sissy? Did you just say ducks? Quack! Insolent fool! We are beautiful, purebred swans! But you're not even remotely white! What is going on? What do you know? Mind your business. Take this. Dance of the stars. Move, Geo. That was close. Quack! How's that? Not bad, duckies. You said it again! Quack! Unforgivable. A duck's wrath is to be feared. You'll see. You just called yourself a duck there. Just a bunch of quackers in denial, huh? Ah! What is this aggressively unwoke Mega Man Star Force sequence? What the hey? Quack! We will shower you in star shards! Everyone, man your positions! Alright. Hey, Geo, look at that. We can use those rockets to blast certain little birdies out of the sky if we take them all out. This area should go back to normal. You know what? It is totally on Mega Man that some of these readings are going to be awkward because that is literally exactly how they're presented. Hello? Ah, birds, huh?
You ready, Mega?
Yeah. We're shooting missiles now. Radar missile go. Very nice. Wait, I'm taking heavy damage. Oh, I'm taking tremendous amounts of damage. The bird defeated me. The bird defeated me. I was defeated by the bird. This is troubling. Okay then. That went very poorly. It's the same problem as the cars and the bulls. Hey, duckies. Good. Thank you. These things that come at me too quick, I can't handle them. All right. Goodbye, my friend. That's some great damage. 60 damage.
Have some of this. All according to plan.
All according to plan. Okay. What do I have for healing items? Oh my god, I lost my little water enemy card probably. Or maybe no. Maybe I didn't lose it. I have like nothing to heal with. I'm gonna die in here. Wide wave. I want wide wave. Meh, meh, meh. Wide wave. Why do I need 6 more cards? Okay. Huh. Yet another example of Deltarune unoriginality. Having stars fall from bird-shaped enemy things as a sequence. Completely stolen. Plant grass, Mega! Hee hee hee.
I was just getting started.
Whoa, there's a DS back there. There's a DS constellation. Quack! Think you can hit me? Go ahead and try. Whoops. I was just testing. Give me another one. Okay. Hee hee hee. I've been barbecued, Lord Cygnus. Oh dear. Oh, I've been taken all the way out. Why does it feel so intensely like I'm playing Kingdom Hearts right now? Something about that like sparkle and the way that I floated. That feels like Kingdom Hearts to me. No! No more. Deal.
How's this?
Ooh, okay, Gatling gun maybe?
Have some of this.
Mm-hmm.
Here I go. Here I go.
There he goes.
I hope I can get even stronger.
Oh, that was a healing item, wasn't it? Oh, the ghost pulse. I thought there was a healing item, no? Okay. I have no idea where that went. Damn it. Ow. When did I heal like that?
I'm ready to fight. Got you. Take this.
Me boldly shooting at nothing as I emphasize the fact that I am not used to this game yet. I shielded! I shielded, I did! I did! Ah. Go! Black Star, big wave! Ah, speaking of random tangents, so the Fire Force anime ended. I have no interest in Fire Force, really, but I am a big Soul Eater person, and it's actually, if I were to add anime as like a straight up topic on Melovania, like I'm straight up going to start talking about anime and be kind of Anituber-ish, there are two anime that I would specifically go hard on. I've been thinking Zombieland Saga and Soul Eater are things that I have video ideas for, I have wanted to make stuff for, I really feel comfy there, and I like thinking about them and talking about them. So that's fun. Soul Eater has been pretty dead for a long time, which isn't a bad thing. It's okay for an anime to be over. That happens sometimes. It does. But one thing about it is that it has the Full Metal Alchemist 2003 thing going on, where the anime diverged completely when the manga wasn't finished yet, but the popularity was rising. So there's a whole amount of Soul Eater manga stuff that has never been adapted. So there's been like a big fan desire for Soul Eater Brotherhood, essentially, a new anime like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that's based on the manga instead of doing its own thing. And back when I had Twitter, I followed an account that posted, is Soul Eater Brotherhood out yet? Or like, is there a Soul Eater reboot yet? Every single day. Or days without a Soul Eater reboot, basically. And I followed it for hundreds and hundreds of days for a few years. It was so fun. Truly, once I remembered that I'm no longer following, is there a Soul Eater reboot yet anywhere? I felt like I was missing something. Like that is one of the great losses of the Twitter insanity apocalypse, basically. I miss it, but in my heart, I'm counting down for the Soul Eater reboot. And I mention this because when the Fire Force manga ended, and the new project by the person who made Soul Eater, when the manga finished, they revealed that the two series were in the same universe, and they had a cute thing where they revealed Fire Force was a prequel, and they showed the Soul Eater cast as kids and the whole world beginning, kind of, which was very neat. And then it ends with this cool thing like Soul Society is next, or like Soul World is next. And that means like chronologically in the series it's next. But now that it just got anime adapted, oh god, now that it got adapted to an anime just this week and the anime is even done, it's like, is Soul World next? Next is Soul World? Like, it was such a lovingly done finish that it feels like it almost means something. I went to like the Soul Eater anniversary last year or 2 years ago. Jesus. And it was super cool. And I enjoyed it. And like the love for Soul Eater is very much still there. They still merchandise it and stuff. It's like, what if we did that again? What if we finished the job there? It'd be really nice. Honestly, Soul Eater Brotherhood being real would be a very good reason for me to start making anime-themed videos. I think due to the copyright stuff, due to having to choose B-roll, I mean, music isn't much easier, but I'm just kind of passionate enough right now. I mean, Vocaloid is easy, and if I'm willing to use concert footage, I can do that for band stuff. It's not that bad, but it is a bit of a hurdle. Every Castlevania anime video. It's a lot of work getting the B-roll. Am I back to 0, or am I doing a clever thing here? I feel like I'm back to 0. Ow. This just feels like Saving Private Ryan. This just feels really difficult. Kind of being constantly shot at.
Let's finish him off quick.
Do it. I tried to shield that. I didn't have the timing. No! Goodbye. This fellow has a lot of HP. He doesn't get up in your face, but he's got the HP to last. I shall use your own move against you. I've learned the way of cute little Fang. Black Star Big Wave. No. What? I feel like I gained nothing here.
Bring it on. How's this? Take this.
Good. I kind of make a priority out of dealing with those birds. Hee hee hee.
That was great.
I love seeing that these battles take 9 seconds every time, or like 2 seconds. That's very satisfying. What am I doing here? Whoops. Ah. This is fine. Hey! Ooh, I did wonderful with that show. Okay, okay. Maybe I will just do this. Maybe this is fine. Maybe something interesting will happen.
Let's make this quick.
Bam, 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 bam. I think I'm gonna rank my favorite fossil Pokemon, because this guy reminds me of Kabutops. I like Kabutops. I think he's a bit cool. However, I don't think about him very much. And when I first played Kanto, which was my first Pokemon game, not Gen 1, but the remakes, Fire Red, Leaf Green, I picked Ammonite. So I've always been a little bit more like soft to Almanite, I suppose. But Kabuto is really cool. At this moment in time, Kabuto might be my favorite fossil Pokemon. That's definitely... Nah, that missile's already been used. This looks kind of Mazui. This looks kind of Mazui. No, 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 no. This is a waste of time. Kabuto's very cool. It has like that minimalist design. It has the red eyes. It's very, very spooky. However, putting Kabuto completely aside, my real favorite fossil Pokemon has to be Amora. Amora is the really cute little long neck Brachiosaur, Bronchosaur, whatever Pokemon. I think it's just so cute. I'm not very passionate about Aurorus. It's just kind of Amora, but bigger. I'm very fond of Aurorus, on topic with the EM waves and all that here. Very, very fond of that kind of thing. It's a very cute Pokemon. I was doing a fave Pokemon picker by type, and I think it was like a huge competitor in both Ice and Rock. So Amora is probably my favorite fossil Pokemon, but if I was bringing in another top competitor, I like Lileep. Again, I don't like Credillia that much, but Lileep is so cute with kind of the Kabutops just kind of floating eyeballs thing. And the name is cute. She sounds like a Goyle. It looks like she has hair a little bit. That's cute. Anorith is no slouch, though. Anorith is very cute, and Anomalocaris is very, like, hee-hee Anomalocaris, you know what I mean? Yeah, Ammonite's pretty low compared to those guys. I'm also not really a fan of the Galar, like, gimmick ones. I kind of like, I have a friend who I know is the same way. I like the... This is Mazui. Oh, there he goes. Oh, brother, there he went. There he went. That's no good. What time is it? It's getting kind of late. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is kind of a pinch again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Ammonite's pretty low compared to those. If it was just the electric raptor, that might be kind of cute for the Galar ones, but I mean, okay, if I thought about it, any ones with the electric raptor are kind of cute. I'm not crazy about like the Arctivish ones. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, not that into those. After that, oh yeah, Gen 5 doesn't do it for me either. I'm not a big fan of either of those. In fact, it's kind of hard to rank those. I'm so apathetic. Oh, Shieldon and Cranidos! Shieldon and Cranidos! I obviously have a lot of bias towards Gen 4. Very much my generation. I don't really know if I have a favorite between them, though. I really like that Cranidos is loose, and you can just see it in the early game. Like, it's just straight up a gym leader's Pokemon. It's actually very cool seeing something you're not able to use so early like that, so that's neat. I definitely appreciate it in that way. And I guess I'm softer on Rampardos and Bastiodon than most evolutions, but there really aren't many that I like a lot. Like, Bastiodon's definitely neat. That's definitely buddy. Rampardos is silly. I don't know. Aerodactyl's cool. Definitely not a big Aerodactyl person, though. All right. I love to think about Aerodactyl. This is troubling. The birds are together. Hee hee hee! Triple defeat. Good job, birds. Oh, it's a rocket. This is probably the one I did before, though. You might lose. Gatling gun seems low-key weak. Wait, where'd the other thing go? The other thing's gone. He. Okay. So where does the Saturn go away here? Down. All right. As long as we fade to black and I have to wait 10 seconds before my next shot, it's all right. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Fuck. Okay, 10 more seconds. I'm not in it enough. I'm not ready enough. I'm looking at my Devil Summoner Soul Hackers case right now. Like, you're looking like a snack right now. It is 10:23 on a school night. I can't stay up till midnight on a school work night every time. What am I doing tomorrow even? I feel like I'm doing something tomorrow afternoon. I just forget what. Okay, where did I open up with this? No. Oh, brother. Hee. Good job. 2 seconds. Oh dear. Good.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah, please. Okay, let's just do Gatling gun. Is this gonna be like spread? Okay, that's kind of nice. Wide sword. Ooh, that was very nice, but I am unfortunately quite wounded. I'm gonna lock in the... First, I will lock in the fact that I got one of the duckies shot down. God damn it. Where do I go? Where do I go? Boy, this is half as confusing as Radiohead Kid A Amnesia exhibition. What the fuck is a girl to do? What the fuck is a girl to do? If you think I have a mental map of this place, you're dead wrong.
I won't lose.
Oh, brother. I am almost done for. I gotta be frame tight on these guys. Oh, I got HP right there. Good. I see how that works now. It is not a card, it's an instant reward. Man, Persona really changed once I realized how much I should just be taking the EXP modifier every time. I've been kind of over grinding once again. I'm in September now. I've got my buddy Shinjiro, and I am training him as much as I can before the next full moon for reasons that exist. And it's been nice. I got Yukari and Junpei back up to speed with everybody else. They fell behind for a minute, mostly Junpei. But it's shocking, like, you don't realize how much you're leveling up as you go, and then it all adds up. Everybody's like in the mid-30s now, which I don't think is quite high enough for the next boss, but based on the general like 7 levels per boss kind of pattern, I think I'm mostly ready because Fuka, I don't know how much Fuka affects things, but me, Fuka, and Shinji are all level 42, which seems pretty good, and incredibly cursed for the next full moon. And then everybody else is like 35 to 37. It's gotten much more even. There was a time where the little Kohais had fallen behind, as much as we have fought and enjoyed life together so deeply. There is a bit I really liked in P3 where during summer vacation, because nobody really has plans, which I like. I mean, I guess nobody really has parents if you read between the lines, but I feel like usually summer vacation is like, oh, are you going on some crazy, you know, special vacation or whatever? And I guess, yeah, I guess truly none of these kids have parents to go to Disney World with or whatever, and nobody's got a hot date except, well, Junpei. But yeah, everyone just kind of hangs out, and there's a bit where you have, I guess, Koromaru, Ken joins like halfway through, but Ken has been dicking around the apartment or whatever for like a month now. That's a big bird. That's a big bird. Would you forgive me if I didn't give you closure on this tonight? Would you forgive me? Maybe Mega Man doesn't have to go out till Monday. Maybe uploading 4 videos in one night is excessive. I will be back to record more tomorrow. It is tomorrow. I went to bed pretty fucking late. I went to bed pretty fucking late after all. And I got a migraine. I got the first migraine of the school season. But I rallied, and I'm back here with my original plan for Megavolt Monday. And I just wanted to share, look at this menu. Look at the background. It's a 3D version of the town. It's a 3D version of Echo Ridge. Isn't that cool? There's the EM pathways. The colors are just so nice. The color palette is just so nice. It's a little blindingly bright, but it's really nice and soft. Alright, back into the ring. So I did like one more room of the Cygnus dungeon after rage quitting, and now I think we're in the last part. But the stakes are pretty high, aren't they? I watched a video that was like a guide on how to be good at Mega Man Star Force at the beginning, and I didn't really learn that much. What is Radar Missile 1? Radar Missile 1, okay. I can be your Radar Missile 1. The good thing is that all these new cards I'm getting upgrade the strength of the attacks by like 70, it looks like. Going from 30s to 90s and stuff. Hundreds even. Yeah! I've been barbecued! Lord Cygnus! Oh, brother. I was going through the bonus art, like the concept art for the game, and that kind of stuff. Not even that, like the extra art, like the cute art of everybody being friends and being happy. And I kind of got teary. I kind of got very teary. It's so cute. It just felt like they really cared so much about the game in that moment. Oh dear. Only the birds can kill me. You're not allowed.
Here I go.
That was nothing. Oh. I think he's gonna do his attack now. I'm gonna shield. Da 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 da. Here we go, homing missile.
Okay.
I fucked it up. I shielded. Hee hee hee.
That's what you get for underestimating me.
That's what you get for underestimating him. And luckily I did bad enough that I got health. The one thing I really learned from that fight, from that video I watched, is that the better you do in terms of some kind of style points, the more likely you are to get the good reward, which is the attack cards. If you do bad, you get other shit. But one of those other things is health, to make up for all the health you lost by sucking at the game, so that's nice.
Here we go.
Oh no, oh, this is crazy. The big bird. Oh dear, oh my, oh dear. Okay, I like my odds with the big wave. It has that big range and everything. Now, I reckon these guys are gonna come back to the middle. That could have helped me. Maybe I killed something, I don't... I'm already at 20. I have reservations about that. How did I find the don't do anything option so easily? Okay, so shielding doesn't work occasionally. That's one detail about Mega Man Star Force is sometimes the shield doesn't shield you. Maybe melee attacks can't be shielded or something. Let me back in there. Okay. Boss, it appears that I am stun locked. Oh, that thing's kind of doing its own pattern. I kind of see the logic now.
Show 'em what you've got, Geo. Here I go.
Personally, I'm dead. I had the migraine, and it kind of threw me off my original plans. There was another thing I wanted to record for Minotaur Monday. But now I have to push it off till next Monday, I suppose. It's crazy. Minotaur Monday just keeps giving, I suppose. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna see myself out. Okay. And, after the migraine, I just didn't really have the energy. And I wasn't even sure if I was gonna play Mega Man or not. Because, like, I really wanted to play something cozy and grounding. Which this is. But, I don't know. Mega Man still feels so new to me. That's kind of the thing. I debated playing Splatoon instead, and I did play a little bit of Splatoon. But I didn't end up doing a Mallways of Splatoon. I got my energy back for this. It's like, you know, I'm new here with the Star Force, but it already has a lot of what made me like classic Mega Man 2 years ago. It was a very similar time. It was like the spring, and I was changing schools and stuff. Okay, well, you know what? We don't have to hit the duck. It's fine. It's fine. But I don't know. I really got into classic Mega Man right around when I had just broken up with Nintendo. And it sure has been a messy breakup. If you've been following the channel, you know it's been a lot. The crack started to show in like 2023 maybe. And by 2024 it was just like I can't do this anymore. Because I was like a Nintendo adult, but I was basically a Nintendo adult essentially. I was just so invested in Nintendo to like such a crazy degree. And just my whole gaming life revolved around it. And I think a big part of why I've been...
We deleted them into next week.
We deleted them into next week, fortunately. Yes! That's the perfect reward for a girl like me. I just, like, it's so easy. I've said this so many times in so many ways, but I'm still grappling with this. It's so easy to become a Nintendo adult. It's just so easy to have your whole gaming life revolve around Nintendo. It's just... It's very appealing. Nintendo World, like all those games, like all the Smash Bros games, they really have their own gravity. They pull you in, and they feel very like important. It's like, ooh, what if you like Pikmin? What if you play Metroid? You like Metroid? What if you play Donkey Kong? And I literally just played like all Nintendo games with my indies, and just did that for so long, and before long, just yeah, my whole gaming taste was all just Nintendo, Nintendo, Nintendo. So when I got sick of Nintendo on like a personal level, it basically fractured the hobby, and it was really, really fucked up. And I've pretty much constantly been dealing with burnout for one reason or another. Maybe because gaming's been my favorite hobby for years now, or maybe because things have just become so tumultuous. But it's weird. Like, obviously, I'm patching things up. I love my Switch 2. I've been enjoying my Donkey Kong Bonanza. And it's like, DK Bonanza has been helping me also, because that's, like, in my mind, like, one of the ideal, like, Nintendo games. I know there are more complicated, like, story and system-heavy games like Xenoblade people like, but by and large, I feel like Nintendo sucks at systems, and they suck at stories. People are gonna be like, no! When I say that, but playing Tears of the Kingdom, Side Order, Echoes of Wisdom, a bunch of recent releases, it's just like, they really are not invested in, like, they don't get you by the head, they get you by the feels. They get you by, like, the intrinsic. They get you by, like, the fun of pushing the buttons, but the deeper picture stuff, like the persona stuff, like the systems that addict you, the story that invests you, like that kind of stuff, they just don't care that much. And that's fine in a lot of ways. Like, I still have Kirby as, like, you know, some favorite games of all time. But, I don't know, like, oh, I got Thunderball? I don't know. It's not an unpopular take, obviously, to say that, but I want my radar missile back on. That's gonna be what wins me this war. Jet attack? Hell yeah. Sword? No way. Maybe all my grinding was worth something. Look at all this. I don't use grass stage. I don't understand how to... Oh, well, whatever. I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's not, I don't know. I don't mean to rag on Nintendo's weak points. I just mean that their strong points, DK Bonanza. The vibes, the, like, character, charm, the atmosphere, the feel, the music's really amazing. Playing DK Bonanza has had me been like, this is a good Nintendo game. This is, I will spend the big Nintendo dollars to get this kind of thing, because, I don't know. They do it so nicely, and I really appreciate that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be playing Xenoblade. I know people love it, but aside from, like, that... I guess some Fire Emblems have good stories. Yeah, I guess that's definitely showing the fact that I'm not a Three Houses person. I like Fire Emblem Awakening, which isn't amazing on the story side, but has a good feel. Anyhow, kind of remembering what Nintendo's good for kind of puts things in perspective, I guess, for me. Did I make any substantial progress here? Mm-hmm. And it's been very, like, enriching, kind of getting more invested in things that I was deficient in as a Nintendo fan. But the issue is, you know, there's the, like, you know, limiting of your tastes if you're just a Nintendo adult and nothing else. There's that. But then there's also just kind of, like, that thing I was talking about where it has its own gravity. It's very easy to feel fulfilled, you know, like YouTubers. Nintendo YouTubers are a whole thing. It's easy to get locked into a world where, like, all the conversations revolve around Nintendo. And Nintendo games have this, like, ridiculous weight, and people treat them special and everything. And, yeah, that can really warp things. It can lead you away from trying new things, so... I've been really trying to play new things for a while, and Mega Man has been, like, one of my favorite things to have taken in. Mega Man is one of the faces of this era of things I never would have tried if I didn't push myself out of my comfort zone. And things that kind of give me a lot of what I liked from Nintendo series before. Especially having all these spin-offs, you know, all these spin-offs to pull from. That also creates a kind of gravity and story and that kind of deeper, like, something or other. That feeling that you're playing something that's a part of something. That's a really good feeling, you know. It's branding. It's definitely branding, but it's really fun. I've always been a fan. Probably because I grew up with Smash Bros. And stuff. It's always been a thing that's in my games. And yeah, not every company focuses on that. Not every game needs that kind of feeling, but I do miss it. On a night like tonight, when especially I'm kind of nostalgic for when I was just, like, obsessed with Splatoon and Kirby uncritically, and that was just, like, my jam. and saying goodbye to a lot of students where like that's, you know, what we bonded over was Nintendo stuff and Kirby stuff. Like I still love it. I still like it a lot, but I can never go back to that Nintendo adult time in my life where like that was my universe. I didn't know anything else, and I was like, Octo expansion might be the deepest story ever told, you know? I see Nintendo adults making YouTube comments and they're like, I don't think anything has ever had such a breadth and width of emotions as the Splatooniverse. And it's like, you have to play more video games. I really love Splatoon for its story and its tone and all that stuff. I really do. But it's like, you have to play more video games. You have to. You have to. This is kind of what once you walk away from your hometown, you can never go back to that same feeling of like this being the center of the universe. You see things, I don't know, your perspectives change. I'm just kind of talking here. I might sound like an asshole. I'm basically just thinking out loud. Shit. Take that, honestly. Yes. All I need is an insurance policy and a bird. But yeah, the reason I make my like silly Metroidvania protagonist videos is wanting to create that sense of like being a part of something. Like a Metroidvania is a part of the larger family of Metroidvanias. They all have a shared culture. They don't, but I'm pretending that they do, or trying to make it for myself, I suppose. In my channel, of course, I love inside jokes, I love connecting things, I like making everything feel like deeper and part of something else. That's fun for me. And yeah, Nintendo definitely does that pretty damn good. pretty hard to compare. So on a day like this, I'm like, oh, I want to play my Mega Mans, but it still feels so new, it still feels so unfamiliar, and the birds sometimes make you lose 20 minutes of progress, because frankly, I don't really see them when they come at me. I frankly don't, honestly. If I were being honest, I'd say I don't really see the birds when they're coming at me. It's true. But then picking up the collection and just kind of digging around the photos and the art and all that stuff, that really got me into like, oh, this is special. This somebody really cares about this story. Some people really care about this. Not people I know. I am only acquaintances at best with any Mega Man fans. I mean, I have some IRL friends that are pretty good Mega Man fans now, but all of that is new. It's all new. It's very unfamiliar. Yeah, it's definitely parallel to like living abroad thing. It's actually hard not to compare. It is frustrating. It is frustrating to have left my actual country home when I did for work, and now being kind of trapped here because of politics, and also kind of having to let go of the Nintendo home. Just a lot of things. I've kind of been leaving my comfort zone, and it's nice to try new things, but then you get to a point of like doing things just because they're new, kind of almost overly rejecting the old just because it's old. It's hard to find a balance between the old and new.
Wasn't even a contest.
And then there's just an extra weight to everything when you're really invested, you know. I was really invested in Nintendo. I won't let you sunlock me. I won't let that happen. Every failure is just a stepping stone towards, I'm gonna save the game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. How does this compare to a Dragon Quest dungeon? I'm so glad you asked. I have always said that Dragon Quest dungeons just feel kind of tedious. Like, dungeon crawling games, those can be really fun. Games that have exploration, that's super duper fun. But games that's just like walk down a hallway, go left or right, get some chests and some items is just like, I don't know. I never had lucid thoughts. It was just kind of in my way of the rest of the story, I suppose. I think this game has such a leg up on anything else because the gameplay is so fun. Even if it's kind of annoying, it's just so intrinsically fun. Even if there's random encounters, it's fun to do what I'm doing. And like these gimmicky little puzzles I'm doing are kind of trite, but nah, it's at least action-y. I'm not bored. It might be a little bit brain-numbing, but I'm not bored the way that I am with some other RPG dungeons. You know what? Stop what you're doing. Just stop it. I'm not allowing you. That's Cygnus! Okay, I guess we're close at least. A fun fact nobody knows about this next enemy here is that when it dies, it wants to heal me more than probably any other enemy in the game. These enemies, they're like, oh, we're gonna drop so much health. Triple delete, that's great. It's a very good busting level, but we're not gonna give you a card, we're gonna give you health. And that's a true fact. Was that an RNG manip? Was that a spiritual RNG manip?
I'm counting on you, Mega.
That's okay.
Take this.
I am troubled. I am very troubled by this combination. I'm launching the brigade. I am launching this brigade.
Okay.
I really locked in on that one. Hee hee hee.
That was great.
That was great. Busting level 4. There are numbers, but then it also goes up to S. This is a good sign. Okay. I want my missile strike. Oh no, I want my water. I want my water guy. Blab, 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 blab. Blab, blab, blab. Blab, blab, blab. I'm at 20 health because of all the hard work I did. Please work, please work, please work, please work.
All right.
Please heal me, please heal me, please heal me, please heal me. Yay! Gatling 1. I don't think that's a good card. Missile! Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is the Infinity one. I think I still have to refine the, like, super duper fast one. God damn it. I'm so good at the Persona timing puzzle things with the spinning cards, and I'm so shit at these. Ugh. Take a breather. Let it all fade to black. More text. Hit the fucking duck. Hit the fucking duck. Hit the fucking duck. Okay, good. Lord Cygnus, I've been barbecued. Okay, we're getting in there now. Hee. Lord Cygnus, I hope you're not as annoying as the ducks are. I want more story. I want more story.
Let's finish him off quick.
Okay.
In a contest.
Now I'm gonna remember how the salamander works. Hey man, what's up? I've got you now. A human here. Who are you? Hey, Cygnus. Impossible. Omegasis. He. I'm surprised to run into you here. And what is with that form? It looks like you fused with a tiny child, not a depressed 34-year-old. What about you? Aren't you using that weakling of a man? Before you fused with him, he could never have brought himself to do something like this. What did you do to him? I didn't do anything to him. This is what he wanted. Isn't that so? I was betrayed. The flat pack is my invention. Aaron, he... The person on that monitor. Is that Mega Man? That incident wasn't a dream? I was betrayed. The flat pack is my invention. Aaron, he claimed it was his own. That's not true! I never claimed that, I swear. You can hear us, Aaron. Those were some ugly lies you just spewed. But it's the truth. I absolutely, positively never claimed that. I would never steal anyone's invention. Aaron, I want to thank you, because you are the one who made me realize that betrayal is the essence of society. That's a line that Cygnus kept feeding him, even though I don't think Cygnus knows much about human society. It's hopeless. This guy won't listen. So now what? We use brute force. He really has it out for this guy. We have to. It's all up to us. Omegasis, the Andromeda key is with you, yes. In that case, I'll be taking it back. Here I come. I won't be betrayed again. If you want betrayal, if you want to feel the pain and despair of betrayal, then I will be the one to deal it in spades. Here he comes. Rock his world. That's actually kind of a banger line. Des.
You won't be getting out of this in one.
Here I go.
Did he walk back into it? Alright. So that's a very quick move. Oh, he can also target more directly there. My max health is now a known factor. He moves very quickly with no signaling. The ducks just kind of come in and can't be killed. Oh, so mine goes just as slow as... Okay, that's a very good one against him. It pauses, freezes him, and paralyzes him. And it moves so slowly that he's liable to wander into it. See how you deal with my grass terrain. Rillaboom, go. What? Can he not be meleeed? Oh, he can. Is the ice part of his strategy, actually? I didn't put that down. Whoops. That's good. Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a combo. So the ghost leaves him kind of stunned. This should lock on and finish it. Haha! With a super basic bitch attack. Those are fun. I really kind of lock in. Well done, Mega. Oh, can you hear me? Tom, please stop. Please listen to me. Tom, I think there is a misunderstanding. Aaron, I see you stopped dancing. I would never steal anyone's invention. Please don't lie. I heard you. You were bragging to the kids about the flat pack. No, you've got it all wrong. The flat pack is my assistant's invention. That's what Mr. Boreal said. He said it's really good and he praised it. Lies. I see. You are banding together. You're unionizing like a flock of doves in an effort to defeat me. What? What do I have to do to make you believe me? Will you marry me? Something you can do to make me believe you? I know. How about this? Aaron, I want you to show me some proof. What kind of proof? Show me how one person trusts another. They make a brother bond on their Nintendo DS game system with online multiplayer features. What do you want me to do? I want you to remove your helmet right here, right now. Kill yourself. What? His helmet? But there is no oxygen in here, somehow. What if I were to say, I filled the space with oxygen earlier? Then how are they floating? If you can make them float without removing oxygen, why the fuck would you remove oxygen as a baseline? Would you believe my words? You filled this space with oxygen? But that's impossible. What if I said I did it last night? Why did you do it? Why did you do that? See, just as I thought. You can't trust me, can you? You have no reason to trust me either. I'm going to kill myself. I may be lying, and maybe so are you. You see, that is how it is. We can't even trust our so-called friends. To say nothing of other people. We're talking about science here, bro. You want me to take off my helmet? What a crazy shock death. Yes, one simple task. Why did you do this? But you can't, can you? You won't. I trust you, Tom. Are you fucking kidding me? Mr. Bor... Lady, why did you drain the oxygen from this room? You're not serious. There's no way he's going to. Ah! There really is oxygen in here. But it's a bit thin, and it's not the best either. No way! There really is oxygen? Impossible. But what if I was lying? What then? I'd have dealt with it then, if I had to. But like I already told you, I trust you. You trust me? You risked your life based on that? The Tom I know would never, ever put anyone in danger. But I just did like a whole terrorist attack thing. I'll say it as many times as I need to. You're possessed by a fucking goose. So please trust in me. Was I a bit too forceful there? Don't listen to him. He's trying to trick you again. He loves being low on oxygen. Tom, I want to ask you one thing. Do you know why brother bands exist? What kind of question is that? They're useful. Isn't that the only reason? You're wrong. The reason we need brother bands is because relationships are the essence of society. Huh. I know what happened to you in your past, so I understand why you lost your faith in society, but please don't think that the only thing in this world is betrayal. Don't listen to him. Betrayal is so fucking sexy and raw. Look around you. Look hard. If you do, I'm sure you'll see. You'll see things other than betrayal. You'll see the good things in the world. And I believe you'll begin to realize that this world isn't such a bad place after all. So please listen and believe in what I'm saying. Tom. Ah! What the fuck? Ah! Huh? He changed back. He chased Cygnus out of his heart. Wow, that's kind of awesome. Tom, are you okay? Tom! Mr. Dubious! Let's get moving before things get messy. This guy's fine and he'll wake up soon enough. Yeah. Mr. Dubious woke up a few hours later. His memory of what happened was spotty. Why did he fill the room with oxygen? What is going on with that? He was a little confused, but he clearly remembered what Mr. Boreal said. Relationships are the essence of society. And then... I am very sorry about what happened today. I didn't mean to put you guys in danger. I know you didn't. That was great. Then I'll come back and... That was fucking awesome. Yes, of course. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's all. Thanks for inviting us to this freak show, Gio. And I should get going too. No, tell your mom I said hi. Alright. And another thing. Yeah? Relationships are the essence of society. I heard that from my mentor when I worked at NAS. It was your dad. My dad? He said that? How about it? Think you can let those words into your heart? Dad, Hey! Come on. Wait up! Aww. I've done it. It's finished. Super flat pack deluxe. That's awesome. It's just like you said, Aaron. Make the wings bigger and they will stay. Balanced much better in the air. Let's go out and celebrate tonight. Sure. But if you eat too much, you'll get even bigger. Why, you? I can't believe you said that. You know why I said that? Because I'm your brother. Ha ha ha. You got me there. Okay, let's go. And for your information, I'm going to eat and party to my heart's content. Fucking awesome. That is just one molecule of the building blocks of human society. That's all we are right there. That's it. Toby Fox understood that. He did. Geo! For you, a great calamity lies. There are two paths from which to choose. Should you not obtain the power to defeat it, the vortex of chaos will swallow all. However, if you open your heart, you will find the power to defeat the darkness that will inevitably arrive. It is in your hands which future will be, and which will not. We are always watching you. Mega Man Star Force. My anime knowledge is not helping me with that. Which future I choose. And you guys. What do you think about that, Geostellar? A dream? What a strange dream. Mega, you're awfully quiet. Whatever. Someone's at the door, but Mom will get the door. Wait, Mom's got her part-time job today, because I have to go answer it. Mega, don't you think it's about time to get up? He's not here. I wonder where he went. Mega, where are you? Oh yeah, I should put on my visualizer. Where did he wander off to? Please don't let him find more Femians. Alright, the person at the door. I wonder where that Mega got off to. Looks like I got an email. I don't have to go answer the door. Big Wave! Hey, all you fine surfers of Echo Ridge. My card shop, Big Wave, is now open. I've got the most gnarly cards. You won't find any wash-ups. I mean it. So if you're into riding the waves, then ride on into my card shop. Cowabunga! Cool. Do you sell coordinated missile strike? That's been very effective for me. Yes? Who is it? Oh! Abnormally high levels of Z-waves. I'll need to do a more thorough search in here. What on earth is going on in this town? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Hey, what the fuck? The thief! A thief! Aw, I did it again. Sorry to surprise you, little boy. When I really get into my work, I kind of forget about my surroundings. I'm not a thief, so calm down, yeah? Well, if you're not a thief, then what are you doing randomly bursting into people's houses like this? The name's Bob Copper. I got a lead, so I'm here to do some investigating here in your town. Investigating? Then you're like a police guy? Yepers, it's in my name. Fucking Pig Rob Bob Coppington. Now how about calming down, yeah? If you're really a cop, what are you investigating? That incident with the truck recently. And Bud Bison. And the things that happened at Amakan a few days ago in the space sim. It seems people are really depressed. But I thought they were all taken care of by a really dashing gentleman in blue. Yes, that's true, they were. But there's something they have in common. Both sites were covered in Z-waves. We detected some of that special kind of wave, and I don't know what kind of thing is giving them off, but it's my job to find the source. He's talking about the waves the Femians make. So what if you find the source? Then It's probably a bad thing for humans. Waves and radiation, after all. You'll get cancer. So obviously I'll destroy it when I find it. Bang! Yeah, with my gun. Destroy? Anyway, this area. No, actually, this house is giving off very strong Z-waves. You notice anything strange, boy? Strange? Telling this guy about Mega and the Ephemians is probably not such a good idea. The other places I checked out, you were at the Yamaken when it happened, right, Geo? How do you know my name? I've put any and all info related to Z-waves into my transer as reference. So during the Amaken incident, you were exposed to a large quantity of Z-waves. I would guess that's why you've got Z-waves coming out the ears of you now. You've been feeling okay? Nothing odd with your body? No. It's not like I'm about to tell you I confused with an alien and turn into EM waves. You telling me the truth? And have you seen any monsters around? Nope. Although an alien does live in my transer. You really telling me the truth here? Yes, sir. I see. Well, I'll be on my way then. Thanks for your help and cooperation. Yeah, this character is much more major in the beginning of the anime. There's like extra scenes and there's this extra like hidden identity Mega Man plot right from the get-go in like the first 4 episodes or whatever that I watched. He's very goofy. I don't remember his voice at all, but he has a funny design. So he's very memorable. Great, someone else to complicate my life. I gotta hurry up and find Mega. His name is Omegasis. Are there any random encounters in my living room? I'm sick of them. That card shop, Big Wave, seems to have it all. The shop owner, Mr. Southers, a bit gaudy, but he's a nice laid-back person. Soccer is the new in thing. The era of baseball is over. So why aren't there any soccer cards here? Colorful battle card boxes. These are for storing your card collection. You can also put little trinkets inside. That thing over there is a card trader. Put in a few battle cards you don't want anymore, and you'll get a new one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Basic bitch cannon. Air spread. Gatling. Whoa! I got the Satan Death Bomb Suicide one. Time Bomb 1. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah! Plasma Gun 1. Longsword. That fuck-ass grass ability. Give me another badass one. No! I'm frankly not trusting any longer. Surf's up. Got some good stuff, so take a look. Anti-sword? I don't know what it does. Whoa! That's so badass! Matches only. Springs a trap when the enemy uses a sword. Matches only? You mean like online? Fire sword cuts enemies throw in front of you. Blazing edge. Punches and paralyzes the enemy in front of you. 80 big kahunas? Wow. Aren't I rich? I'm really rich. Destroy missile. Oh, makes my max. Yeah. Stun knuckle. Blazing edge. Yeah, if I'm rich, I'm spending it on blazing edge. Bye-bye. Look at my badass new sword. This is gonna make everybody at school so jealous. Time bomb. Fucking badass. Fuck yeah! Okay. Before this wonderful world continues on its beautiful relationship-based passage of time and flow of ideas, I think I need to get a big wave on to the next game. Be right back. You're listening to Copen murdering all of the Dragon Muro members with no story. Just kidding, I still haven't played this thing. And I'm not going to. I'm thinking maybe Gunvolt 2. Gunvolt side. Keeping up my Gunvolt propaganda. I don't know. I'll compare it to how he feels in 1 on the Triangle Collection, but I have just been plumb addicted to playing that boy. Complete reversal from how I started with these games. Okay. Let's go. One thing I do really appreciate about 2 is that it's easier to do the quests. I don't have to go and cherry pick my quests. I can just live my life, and if I accomplish a quest, I accomplish it. Let's do the beginning one. Ooh, when I mash the buttons and it does that rippling on the bottom right, it gives me controller vibrations. Gunvolt. Inside the Seraph. Give us the fucking gun. This is my gun. They call me Gunvolt because my gun is so cool. GV, are you talking about how cool your gun is again? Be quiet. They're not supposed to know. Holy shit. That's a really cool gun. Put your hands in the air. Let me see it. Let me lick it. Let me sniff it. Sorry, man. I don't fuck with pedophiles and freaks. And especially not male ones. God, he's so cool. Oh, I miss them. Hello, everyone. my brain looked at fucking what's her face? Karen? What the fuck is her name? Xiao and what the fuck is her name? Jewel is jealous of which character? Say your name. It's her house. She's the one who has the house. The fuck is her name? Anyhow, I was looking at this innocent person. Because of her color scheme, my brain inputted Mikan from Danganronpa 2, who is one of the most, like, gently cursed characters I know. I don't know. I'll go into it someday. We'll talk about Mikan soon. I mean, at least when I talk about Chapter 1. I'm sure she will come up, but that is a very cursed feeling. This girl has done nothing wrong. I should know her name. I guess I'm so tired. I've taken so much damage from staying up late so many nights in a row I can't even remember her name. Maybe they'll have other tech that's equally unlikely. I gotta commit. Am I going for score or am I going for time? I'm gonna go for score. That's a checkpoint. I won't use it. I could have got that wall jump. There we go. Hee hee hee. Security. Oh crap. Quinn. Her name is Quinn. Okay, that's actually a pretty hard name to remember. It's Quinn's house. Okay, so healing. Yeah, healing does not reset my kudos the way that the attack spells do. And then this one also doesn't. Whoops. Okay, we got verified. Quinn. Not at all Mikan. They keep lots of tech around here. This is Gunvolt. Dude must be pretty bored to show up here. I'm shocked. Really? Get it? Shocked. Can I get some... I actually don't know. I don't really get that joke. I don't know what they did there with the... Oh, I have to go through the checkpoint, do I? But what about my high score? My high score? No. Was that a Sumeragi mech? Should I pursue? Wait, GV! This is bad! They're doing 9/11! They're doing 9/11! Calm down, Xiao. It's gonna be like 9/11, but Gunvolt! Xiao, you have to calm down. Fine. Guess I have no choice. Let's go. Jewel is a telepathic adept. She does not like it when I take checkpoints. How did that misclick happen? I need to not have those misclicks happen if I'm going for score chasing. Oh, brother. Did you see that light? I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me too. This dude has some sort of weird aura going on. What the fuck? The power of the Muse. We're close now. Oh, hi, Tenjun. Didn't see you there. Oh, whoa. Stop fooling around. We must keep a close watch. Looks like the control room is dead ahead, GV. Got it. I'm heading in. This is a lot less fun to replay than the first level of Gunvolt 1, because they just keep interrupting me to talk. Zhao? A huge mech just appeared out of nowhere. Wait, it can't be! A Plasma Legion? No! Well, he's getting stabbed. I lost my kudos. Ah! How dare you! Delicacy is important when ruining a girl's combos. Shit! Somebody had to teach the robot manners. Well, I took it down. But where did it come from? No time for questions. You've got to stop the Seraph right now, or there's going to be a 9/11. Oh, right. 9/11. Huge flaming skyscraper crash. Yeah. Ryokai. They really wanted to... They were like, okay, look, we had such a headache when we were localizing the word terrorist for our American release that we need to start the game with him undoing 9/11. Can we start the game with him undoing 9/11 when we make another one? That would really help the censors. That was ass boring. That was ass boring, GV. I completed the challenge. Never mind, it was all worth it. What did I do? What did I do? 7 minutes. Easy. Rank A. Oh, yeah. Astronomical Credo. 4 minutes. That's a pretty cool word. Azure Fantasia. Hey, wait. I did that. I could... Okay. Whatever. This is the water guy. This is the hacker guy. I think the ice one is pretty cool. Icebound. Soldiers driven by revenge above all. Yet vengeance provides only momentary respite from rage. Let such be a warning for them and to your former self. I hope you felt warned from the future when you were your former self. I feel like I'm using a type of dart that I don't need to use. Yeah, I'm gonna use the basic bitch dart. I just got the urge to like smack that thing the way that I do if like I bump into an inanimate object and it causes me irrational rage around my house. I don't know if that's like a standard human experience or if that's specific to me, but that happens sometimes. I punched a train recently. Yeah, that activated that. Okay, so this gives me the slippy slide. Do not explain to me the slippy slide. Ah! I just tippied my toes and I lost my combo. Okay, 26 kudos. You begin from here. Ah. It's definitely a little awkward having the Copen collection come out this summer, because it'd be really fun to participate in like a Gunvolt release cycle. I mean, it's been so fun participating in the Mega Man collection release cycle, but yeah, I thought I was gonna be like super duper Copen pilled last year, and I ended up just being way more into Gunvolt. I'm just like not even want to play Copen right now. Like I could, but another day. July will be a different day. It'd be so fun going to the store. I love going to the store and picking up physical games. That is just a really fun. Ow! I used to do that a lot in college when I was on my Nintendo grind. Oh hi Copen. Sorry, I was dissing you, fly girl. Yeah, it was so fun. I mean, I was on a roll during my Nintendo like super fan era, like you know Splatoon 2, 3, Splatoon 3 specifically. I didn't mean to say Splatoon 2. Kirby Forgotten Land, Zelda, Pikmin. There's so many amazing games that came out, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm so excited to go to the release day. Skyward Sword HD was all my shit. Yeah, that was so fun. And in Japan, I haven't had much of that since Mario Wonder. I went to like the release day for fucking the visual novel, Another Code, and I'm like, this sucks. That game's alright. It's like it's alright, but it definitely was not the thing that got me into visual novels. Let's just say that. But yeah, after that, I think Princess Peach Showtime was the next big Nintendo tentpole release, and I'm like, no, I'm an adult. I don't need to spend my money on that. I could buy like, I could rent a car for the day for that cost. I could like drive far away and fuck a mountain goat for that price. Like I don't need to do this, so I didn't, and I haven't gone back to doing that. But if I can, I got like I almost got Animal Wells physical release when it came out that way. It's fun. Going to the store and saying 1 Gunvolt please would be so neat. I tried to do that actually with Star Force, but they didn't have any copies in stock when I went. It was unfortunate. That's actually part of the reason that I bought it so quick was I got FOMO'd by realizing they were selling out so hard physically. Yeah, I would have done that. Oh, I did that one time with Castlevania, I think. Yes, I did that. Yeah, I got one of the collections last year in person, and that's where I don't have the Simon Belmont flippy chain thing. I usually don't have such collectorish tendencies. I'm usually happy with whatever I have, but I am getting to such a goofy point with my Castlevania collections where it's like, I sure have most of the Super Deluxe collections. I sure have most of the stuff I could have. I have 3 of the pre-order bonuses, charms, yet I don't have the fun one with the little whip with my favorite one, the Simon Belmont 8-bit. I don't have it. And if you search on the internet, nobody's reselling it, so I can't have it. And now I'm becoming a collector. I'm becoming a little golem. Oh, is this what we're doing? Then what I should have been doing is completely different. Hi? There we go. Oh, this song's so good! It takes me back to the Gunvolt Christmas mix. Yeah, this is probably my favorite level as of now. Oh, you know what level I want to play? I know exactly what level I want to play. It's not in this game. It's in Gunvolt 1. I still like 2 more. I have to say, I still like 2 more. But I keep playing 1. Yeah, today or yesterday, I went to the store and I saw Resident Evil 9 for Switch 2. Game key card. I cannot with the game key cards. It is so depressing. It's hard enough making a collection to make your Switch 2 feel loved, right? And then you look at all these things that'd be so fun, and you can't have them. They're just not real. I would totally love to have Dragon Quest 1 and 2, Persona 3, Gunvolt X. I'll probably be able to get Gunvolt X. I think they're chill. I'd fucking love, I mean, Layton if it wasn't made by AI. Even like, look at like Resident Evil and Pragmata. They're not even like super my shit. Those would be like risky buys. But like having those physical would be like, yeah, man, like remember 2025, 2026? Like that was, these are the games. Got my DK Bonanza, got my Kirby Air Ride. Like, unfortunately, like I used to be so passionate about my Switch collection, but like I just, you know, when I decided to get the digital Star Force, it was kind of like, I don't need the plastic right now. I love physical, but as like the beauty of my collection keeps getting shattered, the easier it is to just be like, well, if they're taking the option away from me, well, I guess I'll just go with the flow, which is like the wrong thing to do and it feels bad, but I don't know. It's like they sold me so many Switch games. I'm not really interested in getting like another. My collection's so big already, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and it's a great memory from the era. But do I really need one more? If I can save money getting a digital one on sale or something like that. And like, do I even want all the plastic of a huge Switch 2 collection? Like I do. Even though, you know, the boxes are a huge downgrade, I've come around. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, we do that now. I've come around on them. Like, I really like the customized spines, and the size is a nice size also. I still think Switch 1 is my favorite physical feel of any case, but I don't know. PSP is also awesome. I think PSP, Switch 1, and Switch 2 have like the gist of my favorite physical case sizes. I just like that size. Vita is definitely a runner-up though. Vita is super fucking cute. I had no interest in getting a Vita at first when I started buying Sony consoles, and then I saw how small the cases are, and I'm like, that's cute as hell. I kind of am interested. Of course, I got into it for a very mature, sophisticated, thought-out reason, which was Ia Vocaloid. But before that, I was then like, the cases are pretty cute. Ooh, I got him with the hilt. I think Clark would be proud of me. Sell sword arts. Hee hee hee. Did I legit knock him out of one? Oh, it's so cool. Did I legit knock him out of one phase and into another? With that tiny little move. Oh, this is like, I can never dodge this. Well, I tried. No! Oh, that's a pretty cool sequence in the end game of this game, actually. When he freezes you and you like plot die, and then you get like jeweled up. Pretty fun. Pretty cool. The tomes are cool. Maybe I haven't given Gunvolt 2 its love. Maybe because I kind of finished it during the Gunvolt Christmas. I was binging too hard. I wasn't savoring it. There are some really cool parts of the aesthetic with Zethia or whatever. Zethia! Who the fuck is Zethia? Zethia is like a tragic sister character. Zethia. Is that the sister in Dragalia Lost? Yuden and Zethia? Or maybe I'm getting the name wrong and she's like a combination of different things. Zethia is definitely like some fuck-ass Disgaea character or something. I don't know. Zethia! Yeah, physical collecting, it's just getting weird. It's just getting really weird for me because I went from all Nintendo to touching, like, breaking into Sony, which felt super odd at first. And now it's like, buy as many Sony games as I can while I'm in Japan because it's going to be harder to get this shit in America. And then it's like, how much of this is going to even be easy to get back to America? I need to be confident that I even have, like, a vision of my max carrying capacity with my kind of collective apartment between my Japan apartment, which is like a mini apartment amount of stuff, I suppose, and my America apartment to be stuff from my college apartment. It's like, how much space do I have? I don't know exactly. Yeah, I definitely don't feel much guilt with PlayStation, but with Switch, it's like, I already have so many games. And Switch 2 is just like, should I buy it digital if it looks like ass? Because I was saying the good stuff about the Switch 2 cases, but there's still all the bad stuff about the Switch 2 cases. Because even if they don't ruin it with the white line of death, the keycard thing, they can still kind of ruin it with the black one, which is like, this is a download for the Switch 2 version. Have some pride in yourself. So many games require downloads. Like, be transparent. Yes, be transparent that the game isn't fully on the cart. But like, if my Castlevania collections I bought out of like wanting to preserve them, but actually still need downloads to play, don't have to be transparent that the full game's not on the cart, then why do you have to be transparent that the full game's not on the cart? Just be proud. Just be proud. Eventually people will learn what a Switch 2 version is, and they'll be like, okay, but like, why would I buy this ugly one with the gray on the cover? Like, Gunvolt Copen is going to be like ugly with the gray on the cover probably. Why would I even buy that? If I could just buy a download code. Like, there is a reason. There is, but I'm basically just buying a Switch 1 game. Like, if we're really thinking about it that way. A lot of security in the way when you charge in head on. Yeah, dude. Fuck. It caught me. The storm is gonna have an effect on your mobility. Ah! Ah! Fuck ass. Those things are my first Mega Man memories. Like the Mega Man Zero versions of those enemies just respawning endlessly in front of me. I know them. I know the devil. Yeah, I don't know. I felt a weird sense of like relief when I saw that the Pac-Man Metroidvania, which that sucked so hard. When the Pac-Man Metroidvania, which has been one of the like only in-store Switch 2 physical games I've been like curious about buying sometime, when I realized they also ruined the Switch 1 box with some kind of gross overlay text, I'm like, well, now I feel less guilty buying the Switch 2 one, because part of me is like, I want to buy the Switch 2 ones. I want to have them. I want to build a Switch 2 collection because it's always a part of gaming for me. But like, if I could buy a much prettier, like Metroid Prime 4, if I could buy a much prettier Switch 1 box and then upgrade it, I should do that. But it's like, oh, it just feels dirty because like, I want it to be a Switch 2 game. I want it to be a Switch 2 game is what I want. I'm buying it to be a Switch 2 game. Like, I wish I had this Gunvolt game as a Switch 2 case, because I bought it for my Switch 2. I play it on my Switch 2. I love how it matches the aesthetic of Switch 2. Like, it matches the UI, this shit, so well. I think that's part of why I've been so jazzed about playing it as, like, a tech demo, sort of, for the console. Or I guess, like, a way to break it in for me, especially handheld mode is super slick. Yeah, it's been that for me, so I wish I had it as a Switch 2 game, but even if they make a Switch 2 version, which I do hope they do, I have the Switch 1 case, because that's prettier. But it's like, I'm sick of Switch 1 cases. Okay, maybe it's just my, like, long-term complicated Nintendo feelings leading to this. Like, Switch cases are cool. I love them. I love my Switch cases, but buying, like, Metroid Prime and Pokemon ZA, which are going to be Switch 2 games for me as Switch 1 boxes, just feels like such an admittance of defeat, basically. I don't know, it sucks. And it sucks! It sucks that everyone's doing key cards. It sucks that, like, Square Enix is being bad about Switch 2 upgrades, and I can't even buy Dragon Quest 1 and 2 on Switch 1 and do, like, the Metroid Prime 4 upgrade thingy. I can't even do that. Can't even do that. They don't even let you upgrade your damn Square Enix games. That better change. That better friggin' change before they make, like, Final Fantasy remake games, key card. Ah! It's the worst. The things you're doing, they're the worst. Oh, now I can go further. Okay, that's good. What? Shapes too! What's wrong? Whew, that was way too close for comfort. Dude, the enemy just bum rushed me, but Asimov totally saved me. I know you're worried about GV, but don't lose focus. There's a lot of ditches there, GV. Anyhow, what was I saying? I know you're worried right now, but don't lose hope. Am I gonna last? Easy. Forgive me if I take a dip in the ocean. I do really love PS1 games a lot. They have the dreaded white spines, but just like the straight up fuck ass CD cases. I'm very fun. How did you break my shield? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world. Skrillex. I'm quoting Skrillex. I'm good. I don't need to play the rest of the level. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's cool. No, I meant like I wanted to pause the game when I pressed X. Yeah, okay. See ya. No, yeah. See you next week. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah, okay. It's fine. No, bye. I don't wanna. Okay. I thought that would be more fun to replay than it was. I'll try again later. Danganronpa 2 is going to be one of my only Switch 2 physical games. I'm absolutely. I was watching with bated breath, like, is it going to be a game key card or not? Because another, like, Kodaka Kyovai, I think it might have been Uchikoshi AI Somnium Files, was a Spike Chunsoft code in a box this year, and I was pretty pissed. But they very confidently confirmed that 2x2 was going to be on cart, which is noises. Great, I'll have Kirby, Donkey Kong, and Komaeda to keep me warm. Alright. Ah, good old-fashioned Kirin game. I'll show you a water level. This has always been my least favorite of the opening 4 ones, but for some reason I have confidence in it today. Man-made island, symbol of prosperity. Persona 3, Memento Mori. Oh my god, look how small the font is. That's whack. That's whack. I wonder if Ix is more like this or more like the OG. I love to play Gunvolt 3. Oh no! Oh, there it goes. Merry Christmas! Thanks, Phoebe. I want to kill everybody in the world. Ah, no! Yeah. I lost the. Never mind. So wait, getting hit doesn't lose my kudos. Getting a checkpoint doesn't lose my kudos. This really is like easy shit. You know, GV, I heard you hate water. I used to. Ever since my Primal Dragon transformation, I've been able to activate my Septima underwater. Show me! Show me your underwater Septima! Oh, this is so fun. Getting to use Jewel mode. Look at the floating Kirin sword. That's so goofy. She's Alucard moding. Whoa. Oh my goodness, did we just do that? Why did we break its neck? Why was it so easy to break its neck? That was sick. He saw Jet Kirby doing that move and was like, hold my retro gaming beer. Oh, that's Creme Brulee guy? Look at those boobs. Just right in front of my face. Okay. Oh, now it's this part. Okay. I was willing to do the annoying water part, but this part's also really annoying. Okay, never mind. Super based, actually. Merry Christmas! You got this, kid. Yeah, that's how we do it. No more platforming ever, okay? You hear me? This isn't so bad. You got this, you got this, you got this. Let's go. Let's go. True otaku hours. Ultimate gamer form. One Septima challenge. This is pretty awesome, actually. When this goes well, it really feels good. I should not have slept on Apollo's justice. Okay. Yeah! She's moving, she's grooving. Her name means giraffe. It's Kirin. I should play this game more often. Beep, beep, bow. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. One of the things I felt conflicted on about this was putting Kirin in the same box as the boys, because I've always had my physical GV3. It's one of my favorite Switch games. I went and bought the collector's version afterwards for it. I get to talk about all the only games that I get to get collector's otaku boxes for, because I mean, I play RPGs, so we'll see how that develops, but generally it's only like Castlevania and retro games that and it Inti Creates basically that does collector's stuff. But yeah, I went back and got the collectors for GB3 because that was such a sweet memory picking it up in Japan. One of my first Japanese games, the first like physical thing I had to like break into the whole Megavolt world. Super good memory. So kind of making that obsolete and having her packed in here made me feel complicated. I think it's for the best, but it is sad. I miss having that game icon on my Switch. my little Kirin game. Now it's my big Kirin game. This guy has such Beetle vibes. He's cool. Is using her special as a finisher all upsides, no downsides, maybe? Because I feel like her basic attacks are just so slow. The damage is just not piling on very fast. So he's going through the check now. We'll use Lola. Maybe she heals, I don't know. Oh yeah, Atom Smasher. Okay, so now I have the final skill loaded, but is now a good time to use it? I don't think it would finish him. Okay, he's in there. What is this? Oh, we were juggling one talisman. Okay, let's see. Can I do this much of a health bar? Call it 75%? That doesn't sound right. I'll call in Merry Christmas. Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess even if, oh, I get it now. Even if you do lose credits for your big attack, if you save it to be your very last attack of the run, it doesn't matter that you lose your credits, presumably, which makes it even more satisfying. I don't think this game has challenges. I wasn't as interested back when I was playing this a lot. Kiss. Play nice out there, GV. Monica! Good old Monica. That ain't no way to run a business. Back to basics. Oh, that ain't no way to run a business. Back to basics for you. Monica. Yay. Oh, that's my first 3-star Apollo, huh? Cool. Yeah, I don't think I see challenges. Alright, well, that's all for Gunvolt, Megavolt, Super Duper Mega Man Monday. So, see you next time. I'm gonna crash. I want to see Minogachi again. All the time I'm saying this. I miss Minogachi so much. See you later.